life is short. Um, just been seeing a lot of things, a lot of people losing their lives, um, and um, a lot of just things that I've seen is like it just sucks. Um, um, it it's it's really painful to see just a lot of people that just don't get to see all of their years, their full out, but you can't question God. You can't question the intent of what God wanted certain people to be here for. um, and it was just really sad, man. You know I want to send my condolences to uh, the Hurd family. um, D Hurd, he lost his life, and it's just so sad because gun violence is real, and I just hated that, things like that happen. Um, and I think it hurts even more because it's like he lost his brother years prior to that, and me losing my brother, like, it hits different, so um so it was just so sad looking and seeing just people. So I didn't, I knew um who Devontae was and who Demarcus, uh, just D Hurt. It was Big D Hurt, Little D Hurt. Just like, you know my brothers. We all call it Chat. And um, you know, Big D Hurt was like around the age of my brother that passed. So it really just really brought me back to that. And you know, I knew who, we were the same age, me and Lil D Hurt. Um, we didn't know each other like that. I mean, we knew we've spoken before, but we he knew, I knew who he was, but we never was like close. And it's just so sad to see, like, um but I just really pray for their mother and just father, all of their entire family. Like, that's tough to go through, to not lose one but two sons. And I do send my condolences, and um, you know, um, just really sad, man. It really stopped me in up my tracks too. That was why it was kind of hard to, because I was about to stream earlier today. Like, I streamed at like, I don't know, I think like, I don't know, 9 or something. But just watching and hearing about that early this morning, it stopped me. I'm like, dang. But um, I really hope, they find out whoever did this, like, because, like, it's so pointless, man. With the gun violence, man. You know, um, I just hated that. I really hated to see and hear that. But you gotta understand life is very short, and you have to reach out to people, loved ones, and don't hold no grudges. Like, you know, I've learned to forgive, you know, in the space of like, you don't want to hold anything, you know, or no, you're not looking. I'm not seeking any friendship with people that, you know, but that I don't even want to say betray me, but we just didn't follow eye to eye. But um, just in general, like, um, I don't know. It's you just want to learn to move with no regret, you know. Um, so um, it's just so many things in life where, you know, we don't know the time or date, and you know, we always just try and pray for our loved ones, and pray to keep our loved ones around, and that's what, like, that's why, you know, you just got to really send prayers to people's families, man, and especially D Herd family. um, just really sad, man. um, so I think that was kind of like the message it taught me, like, just seeing people pass, and you just learn to be like, man, I can't keep, you know, being upset at people, even though, like, even though it's like, you know, you forgive them, like, you know, you don't want to have no hate in your heart for anybody that did you wrong, and so, um, you know, you just gotta really continue. So I really hope that, like, you know, I'm praying for their mother, because it's like that's just a hard battle, you know. Um, so I hope things um, find a better way to deal with it, because just like with me losing my brother, like, it never gets easier. You just find better ways to deal with it. Um, and so, you know, I just, like I said, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad to see certain things happen, man. So, um, but that was first topic I want to talk about. Second, let me write about the second one. Um, the second one is